Hey there, Patriots. This is True Outlaw Patriot coming at you with another one. I'm going to do a reaction to this song by Dax. It came out yesterday. It's called Catch the Rain. I was going to do it earlier, but I got sidetracked. And I also dropped two other videos. One on High Res doing a Trump Christmas song, and the other one on Trump Latino. So definitely go check those two out too. But don't forget to please comment, like, share, subscribe, pass the channel around. Trying to get my subscription count up to 500. And also, if you want to help to support the channel, there's a link in my description to my Cash App and PayPal. And I want to thank all my subscribers, new and the ones that have been following me for so long, both on here and on Rumble. But without further ado, let's check out this new song by Dax. It's called Catch the Rain. Here we go.
Every day I pray that all this pain will go away. I hold my faith and trust that God will lead the way. I know I'll make it through the storm and through the rain, and I won't break until I see you bright.
The pain never goes away. I suppress these feelings in my chest, then they move up to my neck and decapitate. I'm obsessed with time. I know I can't get it back, so when I catch my head, it's only half the weight. I smile on Saturdays, the weekends when I strengthen and deactivate, and then Monday comes around and I relive the same. This cycle is a storm I chase, but I can't seem to catch the rain. It's war when I'm in the.
All right, what I'm taking so far, I take it that he lost his girl in a car accident, and he's dealing with it every day. And I'm assuming that when he says he smiles on Saturdays, it's because he's drinking his sorrow away. But let's continue.
Booth, just me inside a room, man. This liquor always tells the truth. Got my phone inside my head, but I turned off my notifications, cause the sight of one could fuck around and change my mood. I hit record, my life's melodic pain they've never heard before. They get addicted to that sound and then I make them more. And now I understand why they say when it rains it pours. Don't wanna live my life inside this cage. I'm stuck in retrograde. As history repeats itself, I seclude myself and ask for space. I think I'm planted in the storm, but I can't catch the rain. Cover up or mask the pain. I think I got the pain never goes away. I suppress these feelings in my chest, then they move up to my neck and decapitate. I'm obsessed with time. I know I can't get it back, so when I catch my head, it's only half the weight. I smile on Saturdays, the weekends when I strengthen and deactivate, and then Monday comes around and I relive the same. This cycle is a storm I chase, but I can't seem to catch the rain.
Yeah, that's pretty wild what he's saying. It it kind of hits home if I'm getting the meaning behind this. I don't know if I know I've mentioned it a couple of times, but I lost my best friend back in April, and she passed away on a Friday. So it's like every Friday for me is really, really hard, and it's like trying to get through the week. You know, you got to put this face on for the rest of the world, especially since I deal with a lot of clients when I go to work. And then when the weekends come, when I'm not working, it's like it's hard because Friday is always a tough day for me. And then I basically do what I got to do for the weekend when I'm alone. And then Monday, it's like starting all over again, just pretending that you know everything's fine. But losing someone is hard, especially when they're really, really close to you. It's not easy to carry that. A lot of people have been telling me, oh, well, you know what? You got to do this, you got to do that, you got to forget, whatever. And it's like, no, that's not how it goes. You know, some people carry a pain deep, deep inside, and it can last a very long time, you know, so, but let's continue.
I'm having trouble getting used to me, cause I remember how it used to be. I meet new people every day, and you see, usually I don't know if they like me or they motherfucking using me, and that's why I'm just closed off and antisocial. In and out of conversations, I'm compensating. My music's my excuse to say I'm vocal. My greatest hits are my worst times compiled. I bottle.
Yeah, I like that he said that right there. You know, there's one thing I gotta admit about Dax, man. I mean, the lyrics that he writes, the music he puts out. I was watching that 1 hour rap song that he did, I believe, and how can I say, the effort that he puts into that many words, in one song, but that have so much meaning. It's like one right after the other, right after the other, and you know, what else he puts behind it? Like he can put comedy behind it, he can put drama behind it, he can put some sadness behind it, and he lets it flow, and he doesn't care what he puts out there. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, just don't even listen. That's the way I see it, and I believe that's the way he thinks about it too, and that's the way it should be. A lot of music artists, they won't put stuff out because they're afraid to offend, and they need to understand that's your right. If people get offended, they get offended. They don't have to listen. But let's continue.
Shared to the world, and that's what made them global. And that's the fucked up part. Popping prescriptions while giving vivid descriptions to people who clap and listen while you stuck inside a prison. Slave to the algorithm, cope with the mechanisms like liquor and chasing women, but that's what they want. Then you wake up and it's all over. Life is nothing but a vapor. Once you blink, you're older. Your heart gets colder. They meddle in your mind, the system you gave your whole lifetime implodes and starts to corrode you. You looking over your shoulder, thinking how you supposed to get through this life while being sober. You lose composure, get to drinking for the closure, then you right back in the cycle where those motherfuckers want you say the pain never goes away.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. I'm trying to analyze this, but if you ask me, I think what he's trying to say is I believe in the music industry the way they want you to be a certain way. I could be wrong. If I am, somebody leave it in the leave me a comment, let me know. But I'm getting two things. The woman behind here, I'm assuming that his girl didn't die, but they were in an accident and this woman was involved. I'm thinking, okay, that's what it might be. The second thing is, like I said, is about the music industry, the way they want you, to be drunk and high and all that all the time in order, to sell music. If I'm, like I said, if I'm wrong, let me know. Speaking of, a friend of mine put me on to there's one artist, I believe it's called Juice WRLD, and he explained the whole story behind him. Young guy, man. I mean, so talented, like just freestyle off the bat. And the amount of drugs that the music industry was pumping into that poor guy's system, just to give him like a certain status, and it wind up taking his life, and he was young, I believe, 20 or 21, something like that, when he passed away. But yeah, if I got this wrong, forgive me. Somebody, leave me a comment. If I'm close, let me know. But let's continue.
Wait, I suppress these feelings in my chest, then they move up to my neck and decapitate. I'm obsessed with time. I know I can't get it back, so when I catch my head, it's only half the way. I smile on Saturdays, the weekends when I strengthen and deactivate, and then Monday comes around and I relive the same. The cycle is a storm I chase, but I can't seem to catch the rain. Thank God. Please burn every bridge that leads my life back to pain. Amen.
I know I'll make it through the storm and through the rain, and I won't break until I see your bright day.
Yeah, that's pretty deep. It's sad. So I mean, it could, I don't know exactly what it is. Maybe he did. That was his girl. And with all the frustration of what he's doing, it seemed like in the beginning of the video, they were driving, they were both laughing. I looked like there was a third person in the car. Don't know. So, but whatever it is, it's a heartfelt song. It's deep. Having to deal with, with pain and trauma and loss and grieving and heartache and all that. I always said, nothing hurts worse than a broken heart. A lot of people can relate to that. It doesn't matter what you do in life. Nothing's ever going to hurt worse than that. Okay, and it doesn't matter how it happens. But when it does, it's something hard to deal with. Everybody has different ways of dealing with it. I'd be lying if I said every day was easy. No, it's not. It's just one of those things. Some days, maybe 2 or 3 days out of the week, it's easy to cope with, but the rest of the week, it's just hard. It's like you shut yourself out and you put on this persona just to deal with the outside world, to try to make everybody else happy, because nobody, believe it or not, there aren't when you really need somebody, 9 out of 10 times there's nobody there. And especially when you lose someone close, like me, I lost my best friend, and I'm always waiting every day for like that text message or whatever. But I know it's not coming. But it's still something. It's hard. So yeah, this was a deep. This was deep. If anybody could like explain to me a little more what they think, or what he was trying to say, when it came to him describing what's happening in the lyrics. But yeah, this was Dax Catch the Rain. Came out yesterday. Has over 300,000 views already. Pretty good song, man. He never disappoints anyway. He really doesn't. Yeah, so check him out. Show him some love. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe to the channel. Again, all I want for Christmas is to reach my 500 subs soon and keep going beyond that. So if anybody wants to get me something for Christmas, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to help support the channel, in my description there's a link to my Cash App and my PayPal. So yeah, check it out. Dax Catch the Rain. Till next time, stay vigilant, keep praying, and keep praying for each other. Peace.